She's searching. For what? For herself. The girl watched the glowing map with wonder. It's pretty, she said. What do you see? Elias asked. She leaned closer. A house, she said slowly, and someone singing. Her eyes filled with surprise. I think I know that song. She hummed a few uncertain notes. The melody was simple and gentle, like a lullaby remembered from long ago. As she hummed, the faint light on the map grew brighter. Lena gasped quietly. It's working! Memories, Elias knew, often returned not through thinking, but through feeling safe enough to remember. Later, Lena showed the girl her room. You can sleep here tonight, she said. You can have my extra blanket. It's the warmest one. The girl touched the blanket. Thank you. She climbed into bed slowly, as if unsure of comfort. Lena sat beside her. Until you remember your name, Lena said. Can I call you something? The girl nodded. Lena thought for a moment. How about Star, because you found us at night? The child smiled faintly, her first real smile. I like that. Within minutes, her breathing softened into sleep. Peaceful. Lena stepped outside again before going to bed. The lantern burned brighter than ever. For a brief, she thought she saw shapes moving far beyond the hills, countless tiny lights traveling along invisible paths, some slow, some wandering, all searching. Her grandfather joined her quietly. She forgot her name, Lena said. Elias nodded. Sometimes people lose pieces of themselves when they are hurt or lonely. Will she remember? Yes, he said gently. Not because we tell her, but because she feels at home in it again. They stood together in comfortable silence. Grandpa, Lena asked softly, does the lantern help us too? Elias smiled. Especially us. In her sleep. She whispered something, a word almost formed, almost remembered. Outside, the steadily, patient as always, waiting not only for trapped hearts to heal at their own quiet pace. Purring. Lena woke once, just before dawn, and listened carefully. The house felt different, as if it were holding its breath in a gentle, protective way. She padded quietly to the doorway of her room. Not restless, just listening. Ever since she had lit the lantern herself, something felt different, as if the night were no longer empty, but full. She didn't know what she was waiting for, only that it would come. And it did. A soft sound reached her window, not knocking, not footsteps, more like hesitation. She slipped out of bed and looked outside. At first, she saw nothing but moonlit grass. Then, near the fence, a small, perfectly still, smaller than Theo had been. Lena grabbed her sweater and hurried down. The lantern shone brighter as she opened the door. A little girl stood at the edge of the light. She looked at her 7 years old, wrapped in an oversized coat that brushed the ground. Her hair was tangled, her cheeks pale, and her eyes wide with quiet confusion. When the girl noticed Lena, she took one careful step. Hi, Lena said gently. The girl hesitated. Hi. Her voice was soft, like someone unsure how loud she was allowed to be. I'm Lena, she said. Are you lost? The girl frowned slightly, thinking very... I don't know. That's okay, Lena said quickly. What's your name? The child opened her mouth, paused, her brows knit together, and then she whispered, almost frightened. I can't remember. Lena felt a small ache in her chest. It's all right, she said. You can come inside. The girl glanced at the lantern before stepping forward, as though asking its permission. The moment she entered the light, Her shoulders relaxed just a little. Inside, Elias looked up from his chair and smiled warmly. "Good evening," he said, welcoming an expected guest. The girl hid slightly behind Lena. Elias poured another cup of warm milk and added honey. "Sometimes," he said gently, sliding the cup toward her, "names take longer to arrive than people do." The girl held the cup carefully with both hands. "It feels warm here," she murmured. "That means the lantern works," said proudly. The girl looked at her. "Lantern? It helps people find their way." The child considered this seriously, as if deciding whether to believe it. After a moment, she nodded. They sat quietly together. No one rushed her to speak. Outside, the wind brushed softly against the windows. After a while, Elias unfolded the map again. Golden paths appeared slowly across its surface. One faint light shimmered near Willowmere, flickering weakly like a candle unsure whether to stay lit. "That's her," Lena whispered. "Yes," Elias said softly. "She's searching." "For what?" "For herself." The girl watched the glowing map with wonder. "It's pretty," she said. "What do you see?" Elias asked. She leaned closer. "A house," she said slowly, "and someone singing." Her eyes filled with surprise. "I think I know that song." She hummed a few uncertain notes. The melody was simple and gentle, like a lullaby remembered from long ago. As she hummed, the faint light on the map grew brighter. Lena gasped quietly. "It's working!" Memories, Elias knew, often returned not through thinking, but through feeling safe enough to remember. Later, Lena showed the girl her room. "You can sleep here tonight," she said. "You can have my extra blanket. It's the warmest one." The girl touched the blanket's edge. "Thank you." She climbed into bed slowly, as if unsure whether she was allowed comfort. Lena sat beside her. "Until you remember your name," Lena said. "Can I call you something?" The girl nodded. Lena thought for a moment. "How about Star, because you found us at night?" The child smiled faintly, her first real smile. "I like that." Within minutes, her breathing softened into sleep. Peaceful. Lena stepped outside again before going to bed. The lantern burned brighter than ever. Moment, she thought she saw shapes moving far beyond the hills, countless tiny lights traveling along invisible paths, some slow, some wandering, all searching. Her grandfather joined her quietly. "She forgot her name," Lena said. Elias nodded. "Sometimes people lose pieces of themselves when they are hurt or lonely." "Will she remember?" "Yes, Lee. Not because we tell her, but because she feels at home long enough to find it again." They stood together in comfortable silence. "Grandpa," Lena asked softly, "does the lantern help us too?" Elias smiled. "Especially us." Inside, the little girl stirred in her sleep. She whispered something faint, a word almost formed, almost remembered. Outside, the lantern glowed steadily, patient as always, waiting not only for travelers to arrive, but for hearts to heal at their own quiet pace. The little girl slept through the night without stirring. Lena woke once, gone, and listened carefully. The house felt different. Holding its breath in a gentle, protective way. She patted quietly in the doorway of her room.
The child, Star for now, lay curled beneath the thick blanket, one hand resting near her cheek. Her face no longer looked tense. Whatever dreams she wandered through, they did not seem frightening. Outside, the lantern, not brightly, not dimly, just steadily, as though it knew exactly how much light was needed. That day passed in simple, comforting ways. Star followed Lena everywhere. to the garden kitchen, even to the fence where wildflowers grew in uneven clusters. She didn't speak much, but she watched everything. When Lena showed her how to scatter seeds for the birds, Star's fingers moved carefully, as if remembering a rhythm. When Elias played a soft melody on his old wooden flute, Star tilted her head and hummed, just barely, in harmony. Each small mason a stone back into a path that had once been broken. That evening, something unusual happened. The sky darkened earlier than expected with storm clouds, with shimmer. Lena noticed it first. Grandpa, look! Above Willowmere, tiny lights flickered in the air. Not stars, not fireflies. They moved differently, drifting downward slowly, like golden snow. Star stepped closer to Lena.
It hovered gently in front of Star, closer, warmer. She reached out instinctively, touched her fingertips, and in that quiet one settled inside her, like a missing piece being home. Her breath caught. "My name," she whispered. Lena leaned forward. "You remember?" Tears filled the child's eyes, but they were not sad tears. "My name is Alara." The moment she spoke it, the lantern flared softly, not brightly, not loudly, but with a warm, deep that felt like approval. Elias bowed his head slightly. "Welcome back, Alara." Alara stood very still. Then she laughed. It was a small laugh, almost surprised, as if she had rediscovered a favorite toy she thought was gone forever. "I forgot it," she said, almost apologetically. "That," Lena replied seriously. "I forget where I put things all the time," Alara giggled. And in that sound, Lena realized something. The house didn't just guide travelers on. Sometimes it gave back what had been lost. They sat together beneath the willow tree as the last golden lights drifted. The air felt light, full, satisfying. Alara leaned against Lena's shoulder. "Do I have to leave?" she asked quietly. Lena's heart squeezed. Elias answered gently. "Not tonight." Alara nodded sleepily. "That's good." Later, when the girls were tucked into bed, side by side now, Lena whispered into the dark, "I'm glad you remembered." Alara turned toward her. "I think I remembered because I wasn't scared anymore." Lena thought about that. The lantern outside swayed gently in the night breeze. Safe, steady. Years moved gently through Willowmere, the wake of the sky, noticeable only when you looked back. The house at the edge of quiet remained, its blue shutters faded slightly under sun and rain. The willow tree grew wider, its branches sweeping the earth like protective arms. And every evening, without fail, the lantern was lit. Lena no longer counted the years. Lantern keepers, she discovered, measured time different, not by calendars, but by stories. A laugh remembered, a goodbye made peaceful. A fear grew smaller. One autumn evening, a young traveler arrived just before dusk. He carried too many bags and too many worries. Lena recognized the look immediately, the same restless uncertainty she had seen countless times before. "Is this place real?" he asked cautiously. She smiled. "It feels real enough when you're tired." He laughed softly, unsure why that comforted him. As always, she did not ask where he came from. Only, "Would you like some tea?" The answer was always yes. Later, after he slept safely by the fire, Lena stepped outside to light the lantern. The match flared. The flame caught. Golden light spread across the grass. Moment. Just a moment. She felt small again, like the girl she once was. She remembered her first Theo beneath the willow after, Rowan learning not to fear the dark. Her grandfather's steady voice, Memories did not hurt anymore. They glowed. The wind shifted. The lantern swayed gently. And Lena sensed something, not seen, not heard, but felt. Companionship.